Some days you just can't win. I'd headed out from home intending to spend much of the day riding on Ontario backroads, doing a little filming with the GoPro, my phone and the drone, and generally having a gentle, relaxing time on the bike. I couldn't venture too far from home because, well, if you watched my previous video you'll understand why I wasn't too eager to travel too far from a bathroom. At first, everything was going well. It was a beautiful day. After a string of hot, humid days when everyone with any common sense was hiding near the air conditioner, this day was mild, generally sunny, and with low humidity. I was entirely comfortable in my black leathers, as long as I kept the vents open. I'd recently put the old buffalo fairing back on the bike. I don't know why. The last thing I need at this time of year is a great big barn door blocking all that wonderful fresh air. I'd forgotten that it also partially blocks the view from my chin-mounted camera, so I apologize for the acres of plastic intruding on the view of the road ahead. I stopped by this small pond, intending to fly the drone high overhead to provide a view of the surrounding terrain. I was careful to fly slowly and smoothly to get the best quality footage I could, because sometimes it can be a little shaky, especially if there's a strong wind. For some reason I'm not sure about, the SD card failed to record any video. Of course I didn't know this until I got home, and by then it was too late. Thinking I got some interesting overhead footage, I set up my phone for a little ride by. I like to see the bike in action. I hope you do too, and not just those first-person views. So I rode off for a quick turnaround and rode past the camera. Of course, then I had to come back again and pick it up. More backroad riding, more ponds, wetlands and small lakes. The road's just enough puddles and potholes to keep the riding interesting, until I reach the paved road heading south. I don't know what it is about water lilies that I find so engaging. Perhaps it's the perfectness of the flowers, or the profusion with which they grow at this time of year. I'm not much of a flower guy, but I do find these lovely. But nature was catching up with me in other ways. Ever since my prostate biopsy a couple of weeks ago, the lower half of my body has been both active and insistent. It may have been the procedure itself, or it may be the hormone therapy drugs. Either way, it was time for me to head home before, well, I'll leave the rest up to you. Please like, subscribe and leave a comment if you feel so inclined. As always, here's my promo for my books, which are available on Amazon in paperback and digital formats, or on Audible as audiobooks narrated by me. Just search for Nick Adams Motorcycle. Thanks for watching.